What's up, YouTube? That's This is a review of the Taskmaster from Marvel Legends. It was the legendary Riders wave. I would say '04, around there. I could easily look at his style under his foot, but let me guess and be wrong. But it's a really cool figure. No, I know Taskmaster from the Avengers. I think it was I'm trying to remember, 196 Avengers that he appeared in. Yes, I used to collect a lot of comics when I was younger. Now, not so much. I think now he's called Udon Taskmaster. He looks really nice, but I want to review this guy. This is a really nice looking figure. He kind of looks like Skeletor from the He-Man movie, Skeletor. The He-Man movie is actually a good movie, by the way, before we touch upon the review. People badmouth it because it looks low budget and cheesy, but it does entertain. It has somewhat coherent acting. Yeah, how could you not love how could you not love a He-Man movie if if you remove all the what you think a good movie is, in terms of it should be a serious plot. It doesn't have to be a serious plot. Sometimes a movie is so over the top, so bad that it's cheesy goodness. And that's what He-Man is. Dolph Lundgren. He's awesome. But anyway, back to the Taskmaster. Again, this is Marvel Legends. He comes loaded with accessories, absolutely loaded. First, you see the sword, comes with a shield. He comes with his cape that he has trouble standing with. Yes, the cape is kind of heavy, but what can you do? He also comes with a, see if you get it there. It's like, what does he call it? It's a knife stick, a cane, whatever it's called. He comes with a gun in the gun holster. Yeah. Let's see, can I get this out? Oh, it's stuck in there. Oh, I rubber band it. Yeah, I use a lot of rubber bands, by the way. So, let me try. I got a better light source here. Yeah, there it is. I use rubber bands on these things so that things don't come flying off when it falls down. But it comes with a gun. The shield, I said that. And it comes with this kind of remover. It's supposed to be like a little lasso, I think. See there? Looks like a little lasso. And he comes with this sword holder in the back. See this brown thing here? Like a little sword holder. It's a little tough to get around because it actually attaches to the cape. And the sword goes in there. At least I think the sword goes in there. But the sword doesn't fit very well because it runs up into the cape. So I keep the sword in the hand. And the shield is here. See, the shield can also go in the back, I think. These black stretchy bands. It wraps around his shoulders. Take the cape off, wraps around his shoulders, and he holds it there. So that's an additional place he can hold it. But put it on his glove, because it just doesn't look right with so many weapons on him at the same time. At least that's where I think it goes. It just makes sense because the straps are there. So, let me remove the I can't remove the cape. It looks like it's pegged in there very deep. See, right? I can pull it out, but it looks like, I don't know, it looks like it's not meant to be pulled out, That's what it looks like. I'm not sure though, I don't want to break the rubber, so we got a review like this, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a rubberized cape and it's heavy in the back. And let me pull this shield out. There we go. Okay, now I also want to show you this the glove. Now I don't think, let's change the light source again. Maybe we can. Okay, now I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. Let me try to do this properly. Mess around with the light source. One second, guys. Well, I'm trying to make this work and it's just not picking up how I want it to. Anyway, the glove, it's white, right? The glove, it's white, but there's like a blue shading in it, So it's supposed to create the effect of a shadow on white. If you look at a shadow on a white object, it looks like it's slightly blue, and that's the effect that they were trying to mimic here. Sorry if the light can't pick it up, guys, or the camera. Yeah, the light's yellow and there's a LED light, and it's not making the color appear right on camera. I don't know how it's gonna look to you guys, but it doesn't appear right. Anyway, he has this black uniform, and over here it's painted brown, I think light brown. I love when there's seams. This doesn't have an arm. It says seam. It doesn't have a seam there. It's just paint. I prefer a seam, to make it look like a different piece of clothing or a different layer. Like the glove, so the glove has a raised recess, so you can tell it's a glove, a sculpted glove. Hasbro could learn a thing or two. This is from Toy Biz days, obviously. So you see the glove rotates there. It actually looks like the hands in the glove because it's sculpted. This is what the companies need to do. Hasbro, I give up Mattel, and also the Mattel, they gave up on the fans because they quit their 6-inch line because Mattel sucks. So it has a wrist hinge. If you're wondering, that's a wrist. I love wrist hinges. So it again, the glove rotates on the upper forearm. It has a double jointed elbow right there. See, double joint bends right pretty far. It can actually bend back far, but the sculpt of the glove gets in the way of it bending. What can you do? I'm much rather a sculpt than something that bends a little bit more, which you could give it a take, but that's just me. So it also includes this great sword. There's not much detail on some, but it's so well painted. It has a gold hilt with a blue trim at the end, and that's how it goes in. Just for the gun also, the cane could go in either hand, if I'm correct. And what else does he include? Yeah, that's a weapon he has. So that's it. He has the gun, the cane, the sword. Yeah, and his legendary rider vehicle, that doesn't matter. Some stupid looking vehicle has been reused for Hawkeye, so it's awful. But anyway, that's the Taskmaster. We won't call him the Skeletor, that's cool. Anyway, he has his app crunch. It goes, look how far that goes. My goodness. My goodness. Look how far that goes. Yeah. Like I said, he has trouble. There you go. You can see his skull now. We pull this back. Put Skeletor's mask off. He does look like Skeletor. The head can look all the way up if you want to. Could look left. Could look right. All the way down. Get it straight again. There we go. Okay. So anyway, he's loaded with articulation. Now the problem is I find his legs, because the cape is so heavy. The legs, which I got another light in there. The legs. Let me. Try to get a light in there. Okay. See the legs, it tend to split apart because the cape is so heavy. So that's one of the problems with the figure. But otherwise it goes out like this, and to get it to go forward you have to twist. Twist, and there you go, it kicks forward. I think it's a T-joint, but I'm not sure. Actually, I think it's a Y-joint now I look at it. It's probably a Y-joint, but it kicks like this, but it can't stay up because the joint gets loose, so it can't stay up as well. And it's a double joint knee, bends back like this, and I love again the boot is sculpted. See, that's important. You have to let Hasbro know we want sculpted boots. And it has that great blue wash over the white, makes it look really nice and detailed. Let me lower this light source. There you go. Oops, a little too much. Okay. And the ankle, it goes forward like this. goes, well, it goes forward like this actually. Goes back this much. Has a toe joint, but no ankle pivot, which sucks. The boot does rotate. No, see, like, you want a boot rotation in action figures, but you want it in a place where it makes sense. See, it makes sense to put a rotation by the boot cut. There you go. It doesn't make sense to put a boot rotation where there's no boot cut. So these are the type of things Hasbro needs to get right. Yeah, anyway, so that's the quote-unquote Taskmaster. And again, if you can get your hands on it, it's really nice. I would give it an 8 or a 10. It's loaded with accessories. It's loaded with articulation. It's loaded with details. It's just what you call a fully loaded figure. It's a fully loaded posable figure, and it's just a very nice overall sculpt. Great work by the guys at Toy Biz. Even with all its quote-unquote problems with standing up, it's still a great figure. When you have a stand, it's an excellent figure. There we go. Now he's looking straight. So that's my review of Taskmaster. I'm always call him Skeletor again. And it's a nice figure. 8 out of 10, guys. Highly recommend. If you can get your hands on it, get your hands on it. Get it complete if you can. Get all his weapons. This stupid legendary rider bike or space vehicle. It's not necessary. It's not even important. So just get it if you can. Thank you for watching the review. Please subscribe, share. Take care, guys. Bye. And I will post some pics.